I came for the release of this book. In the AI world today, this book is very, very timely and necessary, especially for those people who are doing their finance, jobs in finance, and preparation for the future in finance. Therefore, it's not only a book to be read, but to be implemented in life. Therefore, it's very, very important that we integrate ourselves with AI, but put that AI into practice.
Actually, what your advice to students and this is a very important industry. So what do you want to advise them? Because you are the father, just
Yes.
you're running a school and everything. You are the head of the
Yeah.
so such a big school.
Yes.
So what do you want to give your advice?
Okay.
Integration of technology.
At St. Joseph's University, we have integrated AI into every sphere of life and every sphere of their disciplines because it's timely necessary. Today, otherwise, what are the add-ons? Not only they have to get a degree, but to add-ons. So we prepare them not only for a job, but prepare them for life, to adapt for life and changes in life. And not only that, we have to prepare them as global citizens. That's more important. For which adaptation to the present world and the future world, what you are envisage, is very, very important.
Full name and
Okay. My name is Father Victor Lobo, Vice Chancellor of St. Joseph's University, Bangalore.
Firstly, thank you so much. So my name is Shripal Jain. I'm a qualified chartered accountant and licensed CPA and one of the co-founders of Samandar Education, which is one of the exclusive partners of Becker Professional Education in India. So Becker is like almost there in the market since 75 years. So they have been training almost 2 million students. So we are their exclusive partner here in India and are operating different finance courses like CPA, CMA, EA. Typically like US chartered accountancy, US cost accountancy, US tax. As you know, there are a lot of global capabilities companies who are coming here in India and setting up their shops like Adobe, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, and all, and they need US accounting and US tax knowledge. So we are the only institute currently in India who are providing a complete theoretical, practical based of US accounting, US tax like CPA, CMA, and all. And typically these qualifications are 2 to 4 papers, and the students get job in big fours and MNCs at around 7 to 10 lakhs per annum packages. We have several success stories where we have placed a lot of students who have completed this qualification and we have placed them in big fours and top MNCs. So I've written a book which is Future of Finance in the AI World. Normally, a lot of technology people, consulting people write the book. It's the first time an accountant has actually written a book on AI. So there is a confusion in the market. Students don't know whether should they do a course or not, will they get a job or not, will AI eliminate accounting, taxation, because accounting is more prone to AI. Because it is more like passing a data entries, reconciliation, bookkeeping, and all. So most of the students are frightened that the first impact of AI will be on accounting itself. So that's the reason, that confusion we are trying to solve, that accounting will evolve. It will not get, I would say, stopped by AI. It will not get eliminated, but it will get evolved. Now it will be more decision making, more insightful, and all those things. Second confusion is more from the university's perspective. They don't know in the AI world what should they teach, which curriculum should they do for the finance professionals. So there is no literature on that. And the third confusion is from the hiring people. Now we have a lot of recruiters today, a lot of big fours and MNCs today in our confluence. So they are also not aware that which skill set would help them to hire a person. So this book actually solves all those three problems where student confusions are taken out. And most of the times what happens is we are reading about AI, there's a lot of talks about AI, but no one is going there to a CFO and asking how are they applying AI in their company. People are talking AI will do this, AI will do that, but no one is talking to the CFOs. So I went on to meet the CFO of Infosys, CFO of IBM, CFO of Adobe, CFO of Reliance Retail. We had typical Armani, a lot of US accounting firms. We interviewed them in this book, and they have shared their thought process next 20 years. How will our finance profession will be? Where would be our accounting jobs? And which qualification would help them in the near future and which skill set they should adopt. So this is the book. I'm a teacher also, so I have a habit of making people study. So that's why I thought I'll write a book than doing a podcast with different leaders. So on our board of advisory, we have CFO of Reliance, Rajneesh Jain sir. He reports to Mukesh Ambani. We have the NASBA's ex-president, NASBA is a body which regulates 50 state boards in the US. So their president sits on our board of advisory. We have CFO of Adobe India sits on our board of advisory. We have senior vice president of Infosys and managing director of State Street on our board of advisory. So we are very, very close to the corporate community, and that's how we ensure that the students are getting jobs in all the companies. So we are trying to solve the bridge or the gap between academia and industry, and that is where the mission of Samandar is to change lives for better. And this is one of the initiative which we have taken basically.
This is for the, I mean,
Is it disrupting or it is reinventing?
That's actually a big question, right? So AI is actually changing a lot of things that we do, ways we do things. And so AI at this stage, they're replacing a lot of the entry level jobs, so the lower level jobs. So, but they have not been able to replace the more advanced or senior positions because like the AI is not perfect. The result that you get from AI, you still a lot of, you still need a lot of human interventions. So you have to check the numbers, check everything they come out, and if we don't have the human interventions, it could be a disaster. Right? If you just 100% rely on that. So to draw it by, but a lot of people say, okay, so if that happened, does that mean a lot of the low-level jobs that they basically move from US or other countries to India would reduce? That's probably a big question. So what we're seeing now, I think like every other business, right? So the business world is always driving increased efficiencies, increased profitabilities, especially now when we talk about all this private equity fund investing into a lot of business. So and basically their key objective is to increase the profitabilities, what we call EBITDA in our financial terms. So, and when they look at their business or their operations in the US, for example, so they see the way to increase the profitabilities is probably outsource some of the works that they've been doing in the US to places like India, GCC, or AI. So what's happening now is actually they're coming in on both fronts, basically by increasing profitability efficiencies by moving operations to places like India, and also adopting AI to increase the efficiency as well. So we're actually seeing on both fronts.
you mean to say that